thought I should start doing some garden tours just to give a glimpse at a smaller space garden in a suburb in California, or a hobby farm, if you will. I'm starting here in this corner. We have some squash growing. I lost the label for these, but I believe they are buttercup squash. And then I have a little bit of blue popcorn corn in the back there. And the nasturtium was beautiful this spring, but it has not been enjoying this heat. This plum tree was here when we moved in, so I don't know the variety, but it does produce really great plums, and they are starting to change colors now, so it won't be much longer until we can harvest some. This is my mini dried flower patch, and then I've got two pickling varieties of cucumbers in containers here, Ashley and Monica. We've got some dwarf tomatoes here with some fresh marigolds transplanted underneath those baskets there. This is a variegated tomato. Look how cool those leaves are. Here is another bed of tomatoes. They are all looking so good. I have some sun gold tomatoes that have fruited. I cannot wait for these. And here I have some loofah that will hopefully climb up all the way over this arch trellis. Some more tomatoes that are looking really great. They're really getting tall. And then here is a small mini pepper bed. I need to add some more transplants soon, and more peppers here, and then some in containers that are starting to fruit. These were all overwintered from last season, and they're doing really great right now. There's even more tomatoes in these two beds here. Don't look at this corner right here. This is my organizing corner. But then I've got some citrus trees. They're very young, so they're in containers right now. And I've got some more tomatoes here, which are forming, which is very exciting. Some currant plants are here. My cardoon plant is back there, and another currant plant here that got fried in the last heat wave that we had, but it's not dead. It's still hanging on, so it has a double basket to help shield it a bit. I transplanted some young cosmos here, and then here is another currant plant, and I have my row of artichoke plants over there. I added a third artichoke, so there are baskets on top to shield it from the sun, because it was really delicate when I transplanted it. And then right here I have a few transplanted sunflowers. I have more berries over here. The strawberries haven't been doing very well because the rats get to them before I can even cover them to protect them. Here are some blueberry plants. This is a fall gold raspberry, nothing yet. And then these are pink lemonade blueberries. These are some of my favorites. This is a very young boysenberry plant that has already finished fruiting for the year, I think. And then these are Caroline raspberries, which are really good. And then this is a white blackberry plant, and I think I'll actually get some fruit this year. I've got a bunch of different pomegranate varieties here in containers, and then I've got some Asian pear trees. At some point, I would love to put some of these in the ground, but I am still kind of reworking the garden. So since these trees are young, they can stay in containers happily for a little bit until I get my garden more figured out. Over here, I have some Cosmo transplants that are starting to take off in this bed, which is exciting. I love Cosmos. And then here in the front yard, this is my newest mini raised bed, and it has several different varieties of okra, and I've got some hibiscus in the back there. So the garden is definitely coming along and looking nice and lush, and I'm sure in a few weeks I'll have a lot to harvest.